Another American tourist found deceased in Medellin's elite poblado. On November 2nd, 2025, a 38-year-old U.S. tourist from California suffered a fatal stroke just steps from exiting the Charlie Hotel in Medellin's upscale El Poblado neighborhood.
Yep, probably took so much Viagra, and that's what they do, man. They take like the strongest doses of Viagra when they get out there, and some of them don't have the health to use such potency of Viagra, and it kills them. I mean, these guys are dying not just from scopolamine; they're also dying from using drugs, and some of them are using very hard drugs too when they get there.
Witnesses saw him stumble and collapse to the sidewalk around 10 p.m. after a night out. Hotel staff called emergency services, but he was declared deceased on arrival at San Vicente Fundación Hospital despite CPR efforts. Cause links to underlying hypertension worsened by dehydration and elevation. His companion was questioned but cleared. The U.S. Embassy assisted with remains transport, and this marks the third.
Yeah, imagine going to a foreign country and then they just bringing your dead body back, man. Just stay home, fellas. Ah,
There's other reasons for being pulled to the side. Overstayed a visa in the past. You may have had issues with onward travel. I've seen that listed a bunch of times also. Remember, you need that ticket. You can't just go a one-way ticket to Colombia. Now, yeah, people do it. 50-50 they're going to ask, but if they ask, and it looks like they're asking more now. So if you don't have that onward ticket, make sure you have round-trip tickets. Again, I say use TripIt. All your information is there. To, from, here, there, why, where, all the numbers, contacts, all that stuff is stored there. But let's let you hear from Rue exactly what he had in his bag. And this
This
is
is the
what some of you
video.
guys are going to have to deal with. Let's check this out.
This is the video.
Yo, 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 what it do? It's your boy Rue. Shit, I'm just touching down in Georgia from a long wasted trip from Colombia, yo. Medellin, that's where I just came from. So I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I had in my bag, so it won't be no crazy shit y'all was thinking. So, yo, shout out to my dog DC Rob. But yo, I'm gonna show y'all. I ain't even unpacked yet. I'm at the crib. Just got here. Got to Medellin Wednesday about 1:30. Shit, sat in the cell, not the back room for like 10 hours. I left at 2 o'clock that morning. Headed back to Fort Lauderdale. Got to Fort Lauderdale. My connecting flight to Orlando already missed, so I had to get back today. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I had in my bag. It's crazy, yo. Boarding passes. I'm just touching down. Boom. I had my clothes. They went through my clothes. All this is clothes. Clothes. Nothing bad. They said this is exactly what I had right here. I had 2 boxes. One for my homeboy. I tried to tell them, but you know they ain't listening. And one for me. They opened one of them up. I seen it.
But yeah, what does he have here? Is it like some sex enhancement pills or stomach pills? I typically take like stomach pills because the water is a bit harder in Colombia, just like in Africa. So I have like stomach pills that I take 12 hours before I land, and then I take it like a day or two after my first meal, or water, right? So those will usually be the pills that I have, and I bought mine from Colombia, so it'll be in Spanish anyway, so they'll see it. But yeah, it looks like he's got some condoms, some sex enhancers. Okay, what else?
It was nothing but condoms, they.
Damn, how many did he take over there?
And I had them little guys.
What are them little guys?
Them little guys right
yeah. So these are that's something. Yeah, they are sex enhancers. They are Cialis. Yeah, Cialis. Because Viagra is blues out, or could be Viagra, but in a different code or some combination of that. But yeah, that's a sex tourist, right? There's nobody that goes on vacation with Viagra and a bunch of condoms. And he didn't even take like, it's not like he had only 2 in his pocket for protection. He had like a whole box.
That was it. That was it. Swear to God. And they did go through my phone Lord knows what they seen because I ain't really got no X-rated. I got some conversation, but that was it basically. Now if they went deep in my WhatsApp, they might have seen, you know what I'm saying, when I'm in Dominican Republic, you know how the ladies send you videos to hype you up or whatever. They probably seen some of that. But other than that,
Rick says, as long as you have no sexual discipline or just discipline, period, you will be poor for the rest of your life. I agree. I definitely agree. And I think we did a whole video about it. We did a whole video where we talked about how you should desexualize your mind. And I said that the first step to doing that, and I know a lot of men are going to struggle, especially in your hyper state. The first step is to limit exposure. So I said that if you had an OnlyFans where you're subscribed to 10 of the chicks, maybe cut it down to 5, because I've seen with any habit, if you try to stop abruptly, you're gonna regress, right? It's like an addiction. You're always gonna go back. So the best way that I know works is that, and I don't say I know that works because due to OnlyFans. I've never been on OnlyFans. I'm just saying with other bad habits that I've had in the past. The first step is to limit your exposure. So cut out explicit content, seductive social media, music that over sexualizes things, and then curate your social media algorithm so that it feeds you things that are helpful for you. And eventually your algorithm shows you better content. Right? Don't stop abruptly, but just get it down to 5, get it down to your 5 worst of all the baddies, right? Get it down to your 5 worst, and then give yourself time. Maybe within 3 months, that you're gonna work yourself to 0. And the goal here is that you just want to be off of content like that, and then redirect your energy. You can do this simultaneously, so you're not just doing the first step; you're doing the second step too. Redirect your energy, channel your sexual energy into goals, like going to the gym. I mean, I could see this brother Rui here could use some gym right there, right? And I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying that everybody needs some type of improvement. We can always all be better, right? I need a hairline. I need a hairline. He needs the gym, right? One of them, it's a natural process. The other one, you can really fix, right? Learning, business, creative work, um, and then practice discipline daily. Like, just make it a daily task to practice discipline. You know, it, prayer, meditation, journaling, writing, even playing with your children, whatever it is. Just uh, a steady trace of discipline daily, and it becomes very easy with time. And then this is the big thing here, and this concerns us as a community and as a channel. Build strong male communities. Okay, I'm not knocking any channels, but if you're in these passport bro channels and you're on their live streams all the time and you're not consuming content that is gonna empower you or help you as a man, then you're not gonna win either way. Like, it's entertainment, and you should also expose yourself to some type of entertainment. That is okay. But if 80%, 90% of all the entertainment you consume is that type of content, that's not a great community to be part of. You want to be part of a better community, a community that highlights some of the skills that you need for yourself as a man, in family, in relationships, which I talk about. I talk about a lot of these things, right? How I conduct my own relationships. I open up about this stuff that I'm not supposed to, but I still do. Some of the strategies that we took ourselves to reach a certain income status, like we didn't have the money automatically, right? We had to work ourselves to it. So I make that also open. I have videos where I've even talked strategy, like how I build skill and how you can employ that for your own advantage. If you're looking to go the college route, I have videos, again, live streams that we have discussed, like what I'll look for today if I was going to college all over again, like what courses I'm going to look at, why I'll even make those decisions, right? We've talked about all of that. And finally, seek purpose over pleasure. I mean, this pleasure things, like one of the videos from Afro Think Tank, he said, even when you've paid $100 in the US for a prostitute, it's for one shot. Soon as you have, you're done. Your money is gone. You've lost that money, right? So just make sure you're in the right spaces, and we're gonna react to a video that brings all the stuff that we've talked about together. We'll see it here shortly.
that was all, guys. But yeah, man. So y'all just be safe if y'all go over there, man. Shoot. 'Cause
And you know what's going to happen? He's never going to be allowed into Colombia again. Like, as soon as you've done this, you're no longer going to be allowed into Colombia. And we talked about this the last time. There is also shared information with certain countries like Peru. So a lot of these other countries will return him. And that's a wasted ticket, man. That's from Georgia to Medellin. That is a good, $600 lost, bro, plus all the condoms he bought. He's not gonna be. I mean, who's gonna sleep with this dude here in Atlanta if he doesn't buy prostitutes, right? He's probably gonna. He's order Viagra, man. He might as well just chuck it up and jerk off. Call it good.
they on some bullshit right now. I mean, I wasn't the only one they turned around.
Mm-hmm.
It was like four other guys.
Yes, sir.
One guy had a passport that was already out of date. I don't know how he made it over with his
How do you travel with an expired passport? Like the indiscipline is, it's like beyond reproach, bro. Like I don't understand how disorganized some of these men are, and what do you think contributes to this? It's the content they consume. It's the people that they are around. It's the people that are telling them the things that make them feel good instead of the guys that will tell them the truth. They don't like the truth, man. They like shit like this, and that's what's gonna happen when you consume content like that, bro.
passport like that, but they sent him back to Jersey. But yeah, man, that's my story, yo.
Obviously, you see, it's just the standard things that a single guy.
I like that he was very open about this, because if this would happen to me, I'm not gonna come and sit here and tell you all about it. So I respect men that are at least are able to share their L's, right? Like guys that will admit that they, and I think I'm getting better too. I try not to get a lot of L's life wise, because I think those phases are over. I've gone through a lot of those fails that when they're about to pop up, I'm kind of aware of it, and I try to find the solutions as much as I can. And if I do catch L's, they won't be so drastic, right? There won't be something that will impact my money like this. Like, I mean, this brother just lost $600 and a bunch of condoms and Viagra's, right?
Is going to take with him when he's on the road, and especially going to Colombia or DR or wherever else you're going. It doesn't take much to get pulled to the side. If they see some pics, it could be the former. Now, I did learn something new. So girls in the DR will send you videos of themselves. Hey, you guys, you need to go back and look through your history. And just like,
And that's the thing too. Like in June when I had dental surgery, I used the airport in Barranquilla, which I think the video is on the content on my channel. You can see it. I went to Bocas de Cenizas, where the Magdalena River meets the Atlantic Ocean. It's a beautiful sight, but it's very hard to get to. Like I had like maybe the worst motorcycle ride of my life. It's on the channel. I've not deleted it, so you can see it. Just go back to my videos. It's on the video part. It's not a live stream. It's on the video part. It's one of the videos from Colombia. You see it. That it'll probably say something to do with Bocas de Cenizas. And great experience, man. I had a good experience, but it was a rough motor ride. But when I stopped in Barranquilla, I went through what they call secondary inspection. They went through my bags. They had the dogs around me. They asked me why I was here. I said I had dental surgery and I was going to go check on my properties and I was going to hang out with my Colombian family. And they took my phone. They looked at my WhatsApp. Frankly, the guy that I was communicating with is Rene, the guy that joins my content from time to time. They saw that I was talking to Rene about how to get from Barranquilla to Cartagena by bus, and so that he picks me up the next morning. And that was it. And also, it helps when you speak Spanish. So the whole conversation was in Spanish. So they knew already that I was, like I said, I speak a Colombian dialect of the language. So they knew that I've been around there for many years, even though I was already on a new passport. They knew that, no, this guy actually is a kind of a local in a way. And then I went through my bags and nothing sexual in there, no condoms, no Viagra, none of that shit, no messages. The only female contact I have on my phone in Colombia is Malay, who is a real estate agent. So they probably see those, and that's it. No issues. I think a lot of countries are going to implement this. and the DR definitely needs that. If these guys are the guys going to the DR, yeah, DR needs that.